to Underground Superstar, the entertainment platform where new and emerging artists come to transform their careers. I'm your host, Cheyenne Washington, and today we are spotlighting some incredible artists. Let's get into it. Who are we here with today?
Hey y'all, I'm Ainjo.
Angel, nice to meet you, girl.
Nice to meet
How you
you.
feeling today?
I feel great. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you look beautiful.
Thank you. Likewise, boo, likewise.
Oh, thank you so much.
That girl
Let's get
magic.
into it. So, what inspired you to start making music and or taking music seriously?
My mother. My mom was working 3 jobs at the time, and I was active duty in the Navy. And one day she was getting off of work, going to work, and then she had work after her second job. And I was like, I need to do something. So I was in the shower one day and I hit a note and I was like, maybe I could take care of my people with this little voice that I got.
Okay.
So ever since, I've just been wanting to take care of my family with my voice.
Okay. And how has it been since you decided to take music seriously? How do you feel like things are going for you?
I think that they're going really, really well. Music is a lot, but overall, the journey has been beautiful. I've enjoyed making music. I've learned more about myself. I've learned more about my artistry, and my mother's really proud of me as well. So I'm
that's
enjoying
beautiful.
it.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to
Shout
mom.
out to mom. Okay. What does being an underground superstar mean to you?
To me, being an underground superstar means that passion and consistency and consistency and trusting in myself is what I need to do to continue to be a superstar and to make it where I want to be. It's a lot of work. It's a little challenging, but I think being able to continue to be persistent and believing in myself without like having some of the resources that more established artists have is what makes me an underground superstar. Just being able to believe in myself, you know?
I love that. I love that. You mentioned you were active duty in the Navy.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So how was that transition for you?
I've been out officially for a year now, and it's been cool. I've been a full-time student and a full-time singer, and I've been enjoying being out of the Navy. Shout out to the Navy, shout out to the military, but it's definitely been beautiful being out.
I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Let's get into your music, girl. I feel like you have a very unique sound, and I love that.
Thank
How
you.
did you find your sound? Do you feel like you're still finding your sound? Do you feel like you've got it down pat?
I still feel like I'm finding it. I feel like it's 90% there. I will write a song and I will send a blank canvas to my producer and then he will build around it. And then sometimes I'll send him a voice memo and be like, I want it to sound like this. Now like make a beat, or I want it to sound like this now. And we'll just go from there. So I think whatever I hear in my head and how I want it to sound on, like, I guess aloud is where it comes from.
I hear you. Sometimes it's just a feeling. It's
Yes,
a
it's just
vibe.
a feeling.
Absolutely.
The vibe.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about specifically your music, right? I love the rollout that you have for that song Weirdo. I was looking at your Instagram and I saw some of the content that you have with this masked figure, and he's like taking family photos with you and chasing you, trying to steal your car. So I wanted to ask you, where did you come up with that concept, and what does that concept mean to you?
Weirdo is actually a person that I worked with when I was active duty in the Navy. I went to work every day, and there was a gentleman that would not leave me alone.
Wow.
And he had a full family, 3 dogs, and 2 kids. So I wrote a song about him, and he heard it, which is great. And
We know you're out there.
He knows. And I never said it was about him. He just assumed because he knew that he was weird to me at work. So this is based on all my music is based on true stories and true events. So shout out to the weirdo.
Yeah, I like that. And sometimes you got to put them on blast, you know? We're putting you on blast again right now. Just so you know. If you had to show somebody who's never listened to your music before one of your projects that represents you the best, which project would that be?
Probably this upcoming one. I've been working on a full body of work for the first time since, or I'm dropping a full body of work for the first time since 2018.
Wow.
So I've been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and a lot of my heart is in this project. So I think I would show this project to someone to fully represent who I am as an artist and as a woman and just my entire character.
Okay, I
hmm
love that. I love that. Okay. So you have a variety of content promoting your music. You know,
hmm
you have some very well planned videos, just as well as like some videos of you just singing in front of the mic, really
hmm
chill. What would you say is your favorite kind of content to record, and what do you think your audience responds to the most?
The creative content.
Mm,
Shout out to the campaign or Cameron Michael,
mm,
my creative director. He has been a very big help. But I'll tell him what I'm looking for and my ideas, and then we'll get together and we'll create something really really cool. So
mm.
the for the upcoming project, we just shot a bunch of stuff. I have a very strategic rollout for this, and I'm very excited for everybody to see.
Oh, I
So
love it. Can you give us a little, like a little hint, a little
just
sneak?
know that I'm very tired of him. I'm very tired of him, and I'm tired of being hopeless in men. hmm That's how I feel sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not about my man, but sometimes I'm just a little hopeless in men.
Okay, period.
hmm
I love that. I love that she added that in there. Okay, your vocal range is insane. I've listened to a couple of your songs. You love to go high, you love to go
hmm
low. What would you say is your favorite range to play in?
Ooh, I think honestly, my favorite is probably the low, just because it's unexpected. I just love being down there and getting my little tenor on. I don't know, my alto tenor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like it. It's rich. It's rich and it's velvety. It's my favorite.
Feels good.
hmm
Okay, I love that.
hmm
And last question for you. I love that song that you have, If Pretty Was a Contest. Such a
hmm
vulnerable song.
hmm
What does that song mean to you?
If Pretty was a contest, I get such mixed reviews about it, and for me, it's just allowing myself to know and understand and accept that there are pretty women out here. There's
Mm-hmm.
pretty women, and sometimes it's okay for me to be insecure. Like people will be like, "This song is for birds," and I'm like, "No," and they'll be like, "Why are you upset at the woman?" I'm not upset at her. I'm
Mm-hmm.
upset at how I can feel about myself due to a man. So
Wow.
for me, it's just the song allows me to be okay with being insecure. Like everybody's just insecure sometimes, and
Yeah.
it's okay to be insecure, girly. I know that I'm a pretty woman,
Yes.
but just sometimes I do feel a little insecure, and I just want people to know that it's okay for them to feel that way as well.
Yes. I feel
hmm
like the best music always comes from like a really honest, vulnerable moment.
hmm
Yeah.
hmm
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
It's been
you.
such a pleasure. You are definitely an underground superstar.
Thank you. I
Thank you so
appreciate y'all.
much.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Cheyenne.
Make sure you guys go follow her on all socials, okay? And
Mhm.
please tune into that music. We will be in tune for your new song rollout.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Of
Can I have a hug?
course. Absolutely.